All right, today, so we're going to talk about the quickest way to save up to own your own home. Now, I've had lots of, questions thrown at me since I announced to the world that at the age of 30, I managed to buy my first house, and in 2.5 years, I paid off my mortgage for the house, and I've been living mortgage free since then. Lots of people have asked me how I did it. I've shared it in a couple of videos right here on my channel. You could check them out if you haven't seen them yet. But in today's video, I'm really quite interested in this option that I discovered for people out there who may not be able to prove their income for different reasons. Maybe you're self-employed and the bank is asking you for a couple of requirements, to fulfill a couple of requirements, and it's getting hard or difficult to be able to prove that. There is a way that you can still manage to save just enough for them to guarantee you that mortgage that you so desire. And so keep watching this video. I'll be jumping in right after this. Struggling with a cold today. I don't know where it came from. Yeah, hopefully, can you hear me? How do I sound? I should probably sing for you just because I can, Okay. Let's do this. Let me put my glass away. Welcome back. My name is Jessica. I'm a broadcaster, fitness enthusiast, a biker girl, and a voice actor who lives in Accra, Ghana. Welcome to what I call my mortgage diary. Now, I've been fishing online and talking to a lot of people just to bring this information to you because it seems like a lot of you are oblivious and seem to have this notion that if you want to own a home, you have to be earning, so much money to be able to do that. Now, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to take advantage of an option that I've discovered called the Save to Own option that a couple of banks offer. So we'll jump right in. So what is this whole Save to Own product that I'm talking about? Now, essentially, it's a product for people who are not able to prove their income for various reasons. Maybe they're self-employed and, or they don't have like a regular stream of income. And so it's really, really difficult for them to, for the banks to just mull over your financial statements and say, okay, this guy's consistent enough, and therefore we will give him that loan. Now, if this is you, I've got good news for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do to start putting money away, enough money away to own that dream home, or perhaps just buy your first house for now. And I'll also give you all the standard documentation you will need to complete your mortgage application. And a little extra something for those of you who are self-employed. Okay, so keep watching this video. I'll share a couple of tips and tricks on things that I do to save up really, really quick. So let's jump right in. So with this Save to Own product that I'm talking about, if you're really interested in doing something like this, typically what happens is you would be required to make regular payments into a bank account for the next 12 to 24 months, payments which are usually in line with your projected repayment value should you go for a mortgage. Now, if you're able to do this consistently for 12 to 24 months without default, and if you're able to meet any other criteria, essentially, the bank will grant you that money to move into your own home. And it's really that simple, not too complicated a process. Now, don't forget that when you want to own your own house, the banks usually have a couple of requirements that you need to meet, including them sort of, just poring over all your financial documents, how much you earn from work and that kind of thing. Now, there are people out there who do not or are not able to prove their income, either because maybe they're self-employed or they just don't have like a really regular stream. So does that rule a person like you out? Does it prevent someone like you from ever owning your home? The answer is no. You can still own your home. You just need to look into this product. So for instance, if you're going to be paying, say, 600 cedis or $100 every single month to service your mortgage, what you would be required to do over the next 12 to 24 months is to pay or to save $100 every single month. Now, after this required period, if the bank cross-checks all other things and you are in line with it, they will be able to grant you the mortgage for you to own your first home. Now, if you haven't seen, the mortgage options that are available to you in Ghana, maybe you can check out the hashtag Mortgage Diary on my channel, and it will pull up a couple of videos for you that you may find very helpful. So now that you know that you can really work on proving your income and owning that home that you desire, how can you exactly save up really quick? Save up really quick, or what can you do to ensure that you are making those regular payments for the next 12 to 24 months? I've got a couple of tips for you, and I'll share that now. First and foremost, I'll just say be smart with your money. You want to do a quick document that sort of outlines all your expenses, your income, your expenses, and see where you can cut back. All right. So just be really smart with your money. For instance, if you're someone who shops in a local market or in a supermarket, you may want to switch up and go more towards the local markets where things may be slightly cheaper. All right. So you need to really, really be frugal at this point and see if you can save up there. It will help at the end of the day. Another thing you want to do is to try and find alternative sources of income. Now, at any point in time, anyone is capable of getting at least a second stream of income. You just need to think through it properly. What kind of skill are you currently not utilizing that could help you increase the amount of income that you're earning every single month? Now, if you think through this carefully, I'm sure that you will soon have some ideas on how you can earn that extra stream of income and help you save quicker. I would also say that if you have items that are just sitting around your house that you do not use, an old bicycle, an old computer that you don't use, for instance, you can sell those items and really put funds together quicker and hopefully attain this goal that you're looking to do. 12 to 24 months, don't forget, right? Plus, there's always the option of seeing if there's someone out there who may be ready to help you, build up your savings enough such that the bank will go ahead and grant you that mortgage. So those were just quick tips on how you can really just save up to own your first home. If you're going to take up this option, that's great, but just take note that the bank will take up to 40% of your income monthly to service the loan, and they're not going to take more than that. So you need to be at least making a good amount of money that if they take 40% will still be able to service the loan. Now, another thing you should take note of is the maximum facility limit. Now, essentially, this is what it is. They're going to pay up to 80% the price of the house whilst you pay the 20%. However, the 80% value should not be more than $100,000. And don't forget that you're going to be paying the mortgage for over a span of 20 years. And also remember that interest rates vary. So depending on the bank you go with, you could be paying a lot more or not. So before I finish this video, let me share with you the standard required documentation for all home loan applications. All right. So these are things that you can get handy or prepare as you work towards owning your own home. First and foremost, you need to, of course, complete a home loan application form, which you will find, I'm sure, on the website of the bank that you're looking at. Secondly, you'll have to prove your income. So in this case, you're doing the whole save to own thing for the next 12 to 24 months. And after that, you can use that money to facilitate the process of acquiring the mortgage. You will also need a credit report, and this is especially for a non-resident person who's seeking out a mortgage in Ghana. Of course, you'll also need proof of identity, so you could have a driver's license, a passport, national ID card kind of thing going on for you. Once you're able to prove that, you're good to go. Of course, you'll need copies of the title documents from the vendor you're going to be buying from and passport pictures, okay? You'll need one colored passport picture in addition. And last but definitely not least, you'll need an offer letter and a sales agreement. So the sales agreement is typically made between you and the person whose home you're buying. So essentially, once you have all these things I just spoke about under pretty much lock and key, for want of a better word, you're well on your way to starting the process to own your home. Now, here's the thing. If you're self-employed, there are a few more requirements, unfortunately, or hoops that you need to jump through. I'll share those now. So you need to provide the sole proprietor's Form A. And for limited liability companies, you would provide Form 3 and 4. And of course, you need to provide tax returns, and this is specifically for non-resident borrowers where applicable. Now, you also need to provide 3 years of your company's bank statements plus 1 year of your personal bank statements. And finally, you also need to provide 3 years of the most recent audited financial statements from your company. So yeah, those are really the criteria you would need to begin the process to apply for a home loan in Ghana. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll really appreciate that. And most importantly, don't forget to turn on all notifications so you don't miss a video anytime I post. This has been the Mortgage Diary. I'm gonna drop a link to First National Bank, their website, in the description below. So if you're interested in it, you can just go to their website and check it out. Or if you'd like me to link you up with my friends at First National Bank, just send me an email. My email's in the description below as well. It's diarymortgage@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jessica. Over and out.